This might be a bit too honest for the internet, but I really don't care. There are a few things I wouldn't give to still be married. When we're in these long-term extended relationships, I think we fail to remember the reasons why we started to love this individual that we're with. Over time, they become normal to us, that we begin to take them for granted. We don't see them the same way. We begin to see them somewhat as regular. And maybe that's just me projecting, right? I can admit that inside of my marriage, over the 12 years, 9 months, 29 days that Aida and I were married, that crept in. Still loved her to life. I still appreciated everything she ever did for me and the kids. And at the end of the day, I think we can all admit that when somebody becomes a regular part of your life, they become a regular part of your life. You don't have that same aura that they once had. Now, granted, I do believe that that can be cultivated to be maintained over time, especially with the hindsight that I have. But fellas, especially, if you're in a marriage, if you're in a long-term relationship, here's what I need you to do. I need you to take your lady by the hands, look her in her eyeballs, and see her the way you did when you first met. See her the way you did the day you stood at the altar with her and said your vows. The day you committed your life, your soul to her in partnership. I need you to see her in that same light, because she is still that same one. I don't care how many children y'all have had. I don't care what ups and downs you've been through. I don't care how kind or cruel life has been. She is still that same soul that you fell in love with. She is still the same soul that you decided to marry. And when you truly understand what marriage is, you understand that it's not just some transactional business decision. Yes, some people may use it as such, but at the end of the day, it's way bigger. Yes, we can see it as a picture between Christ and the church, but the institution of marriage and what it means cosmically is way beyond anything we actually really comprehend. Marriage is a reflection of cosmic unity. Marriage is a true reflection of the oneness that all things are. So when you look your woman in the eye, fellas, you're not seeing just her, but you are seeing a true reflection of you. You remember when Christ was asked what the greatest commandments were, right? He said, love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And the second is as the first, to love your neighbor as yourself. You loving your wife well, you seeing her in the greatest light, you appreciating her for all that she is actually loving and appreciating yourself. Now, you might feel like, oh, I can't love myself, or it's hard because I don't care what your reasons are, bro. You can begin to love yourself well by loving the mess out of the woman you're with.